Callum, not the result that you'd have wanted, but from a personal point of view, was it good to be back out on the playing surface?
Yeah, it's probably, I'd say, the first time I've had a little injury like for the past 3 or 4 years, like, and being out for a certain period of time. So I missed playing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think I might have took it for granted, like playing most week in week out for the last 3 or 4 years, and I just couldn't. When I got back to training, I just couldn't wait to get back playing.
Coming up against a Coventry side in the form that they're in, to concede so early, you showed great resilience not to crumble at that.
Yeah, I think that's one thing in the past we've not done great on, where we'd concede early and then our heads would go and that'd be it, we'd concede a few more goals. But I think we just try working on, say, whatever happens early on the game or even late in the game, if we go 1-0, 2-0 down, we just relax and just keep going and stay in the game for as long as we can, and obviously we tried to do that today.
And after going 2-0 down, to respond like you did, you'll be disappointed that you couldn't go one step further and take a point.
Yeah, like I said, the second goal went in and I just tried to say everyone just relax, and then as soon as it went to Jimmy, he's played it over the top and we've got a goal back. And I think with the conditions and the pitch today, I think possibly could have tried doing that a little bit more today, but obviously it didn't.
How difficult is it out there? Because the wind was blowing, the rain was coming down. We obviously know the pitch has got its problems. Yeah. Was it difficult for the players?
Yeah, it's just struggling to even run on it. You know, you put your foot down and the ground just gives way on you straight away. So you try, that's already there, and you're fatiguing earlier on because of the pitch. And I just think sometimes we played a bit too much when we could have just either flipped it in behind with the wind and stuff like that. But obviously we've got a way of playing and everyone's stuck to that. So.
And having to make a couple of changes in the first half with Quadro and Owen having to come off, it sort of throws the game plan out the window a little bit.
Yeah, we've been a bit unlucky with injuries this season, and obviously it just keeps coming, and I don't think the pitch would have helped. I think Quadro, I don't know what he went off with, but the pitch wouldn't have helped with Bones' hamstring. I don't know how bad it is, but that was obviously a blow for us because of how well he is, for how well he plays for us. So.
I think we've asked you this before, coming up against your best friend Jamie Allen. How is it for you personally coming up against someone that you know so well?
I don't know, to be honest, it's strange, yeah, because I played with him for so long. I lived at his house for 3 years, and obviously I think he's been injured a bit of time this season, but he obviously is in a good side and he'll do well there, he'll score goals for him. But yeah, it's strange, yeah.
Coming up against the likes of Coventry, Rotherham, Wickham, leading the way in the division, do you feel there's much of a gap between you and them? No,
not at all. I think sometimes it's the name of the team, like that. You can go on the pitch and you play Sunderland, and they're not a lot better team than us, you know what I mean, and we'll play a lot better than them. But I just think I don't know what it is. Sometimes you go on the pitch and you kind of are thinking like we're playing against Sunderland here, and I think that helps a little bit, but I don't think the gap's big at all, to be honest. I think most of the teams we've played against, any higher team, we've played better than them. It's just that I think they have a little bit more cutting edge in the final third and stay more as a team. But like I say, we play against Rotherham for the last few years. We've done well against them all the time. We seem to have a way to play against them and we'll do well. But it's just other teams, like I say, I can't put my foot on it what it is really. But there's not a massive gap at all.
Is it a positive then for you? You're looking at where you are in terms of your league position now, that if you can make those small percentage improvements, that you could be up there challenging?
Yeah, we say that after every game. Like, I know people probably look at it and we're not winning a lot of games, like, but I think it is literally, to go from a losing team to a winning team, it's literally the smallest of margins, you know what I mean? And once you get that right and it all comes together, then you get a bit of momentum and it keeps going then.